This is numbers 28 through 30. We're supposed to write all these equations in standard form. So for the first one here, I'm given a center, but I'm not given the radius. So the first thing I want to do is I want to find out what the radius is, because I don't need the diameter, I need the radius. The radius is going to be half of the diameter, so the radius is 3. Then we're going to write our equation here. So if you'll remember, inside opposite, this x here, so x, opposite of that would be plus 2, and then we'll have that squared, plus, inside opposite we've got y, and then it's going to be minus 1 squared, is equal to r squared. So 3 times 3 is 9, and that would be our final answer. On number 29, they gave us the general form, but if you'll notice right here, in our general form, they've already gone ahead and moved the c for us. So now what we're going to do is we're going to combine our x's. So we have x squared minus 3x, and then we're going to leave a little space, plus, then we have y squared plus 5y, we'll leave some space, equals 4. And now what we're trying to do is we're trying to come up with the terms here that would actually complete the square for both of these. So here we have x squared minus 3x, and basically what you're going to do, and if you want you can pull out your calculator for this, you're going to take your b, which was negative 3, divide it by 2, and then that answer you want to square. So here I'm going to add 9/4 to this side, and what I add to this side, I must make sure that I also add to this side. And we do it again. We're going to have y squared plus 5y. So you take your b, so 5 divided by 2, push enter, and then it says we're supposed to do b divided by 2 squared, so that would give me adding 25/4 to both sides to complete this square for the y. So we add that to both sides. So now what we're going to do is we're going to factor here on the left. So we take the square root of the first, sign from the middle, square root of the last, so that's 3/2, squared. Then we do it again. We're going to take the square root of the first, sign from the middle, square root of the last, squared, equals, and then we're just going to put all that in our calculator. 4 plus 9 divided by 4 plus 25 divided by 4, and what I get is 12.5. If we change that to a fraction, it's going to be 25/2. And there I am in standard form. Now on this one here, you're given a tangent, and so what you probably want to do is go ahead and plot this. So we have 2, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's where the center is. And then they're saying that the tangent line is going to be this one here, y equals 0. So how far is it from this? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That means our radius is going to actually be 4 units. So what we're going to do is we're now going to take our center and our radius and put it in our circle of equation for standard form. So inside opposite, x, opposite of that would be minus 2 squared, plus, inside opposite, y minus 4 squared, equals my r squared. R times r, or 4 times 4 is 16.